A family of 5, thrown together by circumstance. 6 months ago, my brother's family moved in with my wife and me, and we've been making do ever since. His 3 kids, 2 rambunctious boys, a 14-year-old girl, and 2 parents trying their best. It's not all bad, we get along fine most of the time, but it seems the boys can out-eat a small army. They inhale snacks like they're going out of style, and even seconds at meals barely satisfy their hunger. My sister-in-law, bless her heart, tries to keep up, but it's like feeding a couple of bottomless pits. And don't even get me started on the competition for food at mealtimes. I mean, it's like they're in some kind of bizarre, snack-filled Olympics. Now, my niece, the only girl, started to tell me that there was never enough food left for her, and it seemed like a pattern. Whenever we'd have family meals, the boys would get bigger portions, and my brother and his wife would just kind of shrug it off. Boys need calories for sports, they'd say, but my 14-year-old niece, bless her heart, doesn't get any special treatment. She just sits around most of the day, they'd claim. That didn't sound right to me. Something just didn't sit well, and I decided to ask my brother about it. Big mistake. He tells me it's because the boys are athletes and still growing, and my niece doesn't really need all that food. And then he drops the bombshell, we don't want her getting overweight. But isn't that just a nice way of saying my niece isn't good enough? That she's somehow not worthy of the same food as her brothers just because she doesn't play sports? I couldn't just sit back and do nothing. So, quietly, I started buying extra snacks and drinks, just to make sure there was enough food to go around. I'd leave them out in the main part of the house, so my niece could help herself without having to compete with her brothers, who'd inhale everything in sight. It was a small act of kindness, really, but it seemed to be the right thing to do. But my brother lost it when he found out. Accused me of making him look like a terrible parent, who was starving his daughter. She already gets 3 big meals a day, he said. 3 big meals, and he still expected my niece to go without? That just didn't add up. And then he had the nerve to say if I was going to buy extra food for one of his kids, it should be for the boys, not my niece. I mean, I get that he's a proud parent, but come on. His own daughter is being denied food because of her gender and her lack of athletic prowess? That just didn't feel right. Now, I'm not one to usually get involved in family business, but this was different. This was about basic human kindness and fairness. So, was I the bad guy in all of this? Who knows? All I know is that I did what I thought was right, and that's all anyone can ask for.